starting?
Al.
Yes.
I'm being loud.
1 second. So everybody's speaking, or I'm speaking? Well, which one is it?
It's your turn.
So let's put up.
It sounds like everybody's speaking. What do you want me to do? Oh, okay. I'll negative. As in don't do. I don't know if it's I'll on, I'll whatever, but it's good. Just a suggestion. We keep it in the order like we're gonna sit there because we're gonna be there in 1 minute. So instead of mixing up the order, maybe Tzvi should go after me, and we'll just sit right there in the middle. You know, where that way we'll keep the same order. But shkach everybody. Good morning, everybody. Shkach for the effort. It should not go unappreciated. So everybody showing up is. Oh, my time up. What happened? Tzvi, go.
Hareini mekabel olai mitzvahs asli shel v'ahavta l'reacha kamecha. Whoa. So yeah, so I decided not to drive even slightly drunk. I didn't want to waste my time and cords and all this nishigas. I decided to Uber. I left my car in Jets, and now I couldn't find my car keys this morning. I don't know where I put them, somewhere in my house. So I want to be able to drive my car back home, but I can't even do that now. So I have to figure that out. Anyway, small problems. Hashem gives us a new day full of opportunity. And yeah, what's my word?
KUP.
Mashiach. Yeah, I'm driving by 2 cops over here. Oh man, an accident. God bless them with a full recovery. And yeah, really good things. Really good things. What could I say? Transform the darkness into light.
I see you guys coming up on Havenhurst.
Coops, good. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
So if we're sitting in the middle, who's going to be after Tzvi?
Shalom, snare. Oh, Shalom. No one needs
like half of that.
where it is.
No, gosh.
Hard. That's all. Oh, what it reminds me. Just that. You guys. And no, I see your car. I see your car. Hi. I'm waving at you. I see your face. So yeah. Oh, his hand's out the window now. Okay. Yeah. So I'm a little bit tired today. I was up a little bit later in the office right here. It's raining.
Hands out of
Isaac,
Yeah, we all see you. All right, so I don't know. I'm clueless.
Tossing. Clueless.
I'm so
Clueless. Today I'm also a little bit tired. Oh, I guess like 6:15. Go sleep like 1:15. 5 hours and you have like 20 hours. Legit. It's insane. You'll try to like you should have sleep time. I'll optimize clips. It's gonna be a long day, but like a power nap, an hour, boom, like reboost. Wednesdays, best day of the week. That's it. Monday's the best. Get out for it. Oh, man. It's not real cheese. It's cheesecake. Yeah. Cutting cut pieces. Workout. What? Yeah. Right hand man. I'm over here roll today. God then instructed Moses regarding the various forms of donation that individuals can make to the temple or to the priest. One type of donation is when someone pledges the monetary value of a personal article. In such cases, the priest must first access the pledger's ability to pay before he collects the pledges. Accountability. Good stuff. You make a pledge somewhere. Before you make the pledge, they would make sure you're able to be held accountable for that pledge. Not because you might be an irresponsible guy or something like that, but they would check to see if you actually have that amount of money. Like sometimes you're excited and you just want to give, but I'm not trying to hit to anybody anything. Don't worry. And you say throw out some big number that you're not really able to give. You see a lot of times by Elias and Schultz, guys throwing out numbers. Actually, a story once that a guy said he can give a lot of money, and after he went to another guy to beg him to buy the Aliyah off him. But you have to know where you're holding. The word is
commitments. Therefore, regardless of how much of the term we studied or internalized, God regards us as spiritually wealthy. God's favorable evaluation of our wealth and worth is filtered down into the consciousness of the non-Jewish nations of the world. This is why non-Jews, whether or not they are conscious of it, have a deep-seated higher regard for the Jewish people. Yeah, so good morning, everyone. Last night was a fire for rain. Thank you, T, for last night's rain. It was straight fire. I think this is actually one of the ideas that T was for bringing about last night was like we have so much ability, we have so much things we can accomplish that we shouldn't, get distracted by things along the way and try to live the best possible life that we can live with the abilities that God gave us. Thanks.
Dr. Bieske? Bieske. Are you there? Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Okay, stay, go ahead.
The word is Iyar. I'm sorry. Interesting.
What is your word?
Interesting.
Americano?
Interesting. That's interesting. Oh, the word is interesting.
Guys, hello.
The word interesting. Yes. The word.
Oh, Rabbi Bieske, you here?
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Just a second. I'm going to.
Okay, Rabbi Bieske will go.
Okay, you want me to talk?
Go, Rabbi Bieske, go ahead. Your word is interesting.
Notice.
What's the word of it?
Notice. I listen to what
Ya Arichenu, Rabbi Bieske, Yarichenu.
Yarichenu? Yarichenu. Strengthen us. Okay. אז לומדים עכשיו פה, קודם כל צפן, תסתכל את החיילים פה. עכשיו יש עוד קבוצות לבנה. What I want to tell you, so I'm sure something. I tell you what happened to me. Tzvi, you're gonna love it. All of you gonna love it. So when I was figuring out what can I tell you, you know what I tell you? You see my glasses over here? My glasses has two concepts: das Alien, das Tachten. By you, this your shirt or the red, the red slave, everything on the surface has das Alien, das Tachten. A perspective, guys. This is amazing what I'm telling you. This is you're gonna get to know God is so involved. You're not gonna get anxiety, and it's gonna be yourself. When I'm speaking to you now, how the stupid things I know. I can assess my nose. Scratch my nose, touch my nose. There is a concept. How? What is God? A Kodesh Baruch Hu means the guy who is really. This is Das. I mean, I know. When I say I know, scratch my nose. All the pumas are laughing at me. They don't understand what when I scratch my nose. The pumas in the mountain lions are mamish getting crazy from this. Yoske, what are you saying? You scratch your nose. They do it all day. When I tell them you are scratching your nose. So because there is a concept, then I will know I'm a puma. So a lot of people to perspective, when you speak about things, you know this stuff, and this is the time now to know everything. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to follow that up. Ooh. You move this, I moved it here 8 times. Move it towards the bend of that side. That's not good. These guys could be. Can you pass it just to the right there? Yeah, sure could. Go ahead.
Hey, the high priest. Yeah. Anyone ready yet? Yeah. I read the top line. That was nonetheless, merely possessing inherent spiritual wealth is not enough. We're meant to make use of the Torah's infinite power to find both ourselves and the world by studying all aspects of it and internalizing it to the best of our ability and beyond. That's what FiveAlive is, one of its main parts. Internalizing the word of the day.
Okay. The word is. So this cake, and it was on fire too. Burning point. It was one of the first brands. I woke up and I was like trying to get guys, but I'm so tired. What am I going to get that today? Well, can I like get that hour? Maybe where can I like get it? Then it hit me what you said. Like, is it a life worth living? I'm not saying I'm not thinking that today. I'm saying I got off and I was able to have much more energy. So it's amazing when like you wake up in the morning, remember for breaking the day before. It's like it's not like sweet, it's sweet in your face. Like last night, see like the fire tea. Like there's like fire, then there's like fire tea. That's the two options in general. Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, I guess the hobby's full case was worth it. Definitely, and yeah, every night we should have something happening for rain or something until the end of more Thursday night, and that's it. 8 more normal days. 9 around. Shorts and the grand trip, we're done. That whole week is left. So we have a weekend, 2 days left. Weekend, 1 day. 2 days. 2 days. That's it. And Shabbos is no classes. And Friday is no classes. So copyright. And who's eating the steak? Beef. We're splitting. We're splitting this 3 ways.
Which board?
Zion.
Yeah, Zion.
What two? Zara. See which paragraph out to next page.
The beginning.
God then instructed Moses regarding various forms of donations that the Israelites may take from the temple to the priest. One type of donation, one pledging the monetary value of a person or article. In such cases, the priest must first assess the pledge's ability to pay before he collects the pretty nice that they like take that into account. It's time when you pledge money, if you don't have that money, they wouldn't always be so lenient. First, see if you have the money before, like, maybe we'll just like give you a credit card debt, you know, like just find a way to make it work, even though they know that you're hurting them. And it makes it a problem.
Yes.
8. Okay, 8 is. No. Yeah, first passage. God made Iyar instructing Moses to tell the Jewish people, the priest must evaluate the pleasure in accordance with how much he can afford.
Liz, listen to me. Yo, how you doing, Mike? Woo! Yo, this is me. Austin, how you doing? Can't wait for a VIP. See, I can't hold myself back even a second. $250 came into my account this morning from. It was straight out. Like no, but right. Yo, Liz, it'd be amazing. This is Isaac's deck, so you can't leave till after Isaac. And then it's T. You can't leave till after T. So you're already here for 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Liz, you just like woke me up. I wake up like I literally see your message. I'm like, okay, I try to listen. I didn't realize my headphones were still plugged in from the night before. Like, what happened was like, what's happening with my phone? I can't hear your message. Pass, Isaac.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. P. Speech. Basically, mouth. But so I was thinking. Good morning, Rabbi Levi. What a pleasure. What a pleasure it is to see you. But I also feel like you don't have to be here. I feel like you're here anyway. You know. But it's still good to have you. Definitely. So your presence. The love is felt. Love is felt. Because distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on? So what? So so you're mentioning about someone has to see what he's capable of in order to pledge, but it seems over here like he's making a pledge that's greater than his capabilities. And the Kohen's job is before he comes to collect it, he'll assess if he should go and collect it from him. Yeah. Like, look at him, he's like, can he afford it right now? He's like, I don't know if he can afford it, so I'm not going to go collect it. That's what it seems like, right? I mean, what was Sean was saying something, but I was I forgot what he was saying. Anyways, Mashiach now, thank you very much, Rabbi. Share.
I share pleasure. Oh, share. Rich. Yo, whatever. I think he's hiding. He knows I'm gonna say how happy he made me. He knew. I couldn't say that. Like, what a shock and what a way to start the day. So, yeah. I think I really like this mitzvah in the Torah. I'm not really in understanding what it is, but what I'm understanding is that there's a personal touch, and I like that. Like, okay, there's everyone is basically saying the same thing, and here Hashem is basically telling the Kohen, look at this individual and really assess what he's able to give. Look at that individual and see what he's really able to give, because each individual is different, and each individual is capable of giving. Even though it's the same Torah and the same mitzvahs. Rabbi Yaska, I really enjoyed that scratching the nose Puma thing. It's a real thing. I went to like someone for pre-birth about like weird press in the body to relax, and I'm realizing like, oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Like those places where like people study for years to find out, and we're doing it instinctively. Really, Das Elyon, like you're really aware of your body. You're really aware of like what to rub to turn you into a frog. You know?
What? I like when the doors open because then I feel something. I like the feeling of I also like when we have a different view of there's no mountain. It's pretty. You can't see. And then when I come here, there's like palm trees everywhere. It's really nice. So that's just like the part about being here. And also, all of our music stuff. All of our great guys, great group, and hopefully we'll have a great show from that zeros. Bringing last night.
So excited to talk. My heart's beating. Yad, Hashem's hand, Hashem's helping hand. Like he does help at times. The word thanks for today is actualization. Actualization. Definition of that means self-development. It means self-fulfillment. I have something like that. That was the mint there. It's a great word. Why? Because we have goals, morals, and we accomplish it. But like it's more of you chose your goal, and the word realize, and you're realizing that you like pat your back, like yeah, you did it yourself and you killed it. Right before Blizz joined, I took a selfie with Morris FiveAlive, and like boom, he joined. Like it's a miracle worker. Talking about pledges, I don't know what we're talking about, but like me personally, let's say in my life, I raised about let's say 10 grand for different things. Pledges suck. Like it's either give money or don't, because like the pledge is like worse than no, because like it's more work, more time. Yeah, potentially you just got to give $1,000 or like 20 grand. So like it doesn't suck. Some of them you'll get, but we're talking about the pledges that like you don't get, you have to chase after, and like trust me, they don't come. They do after you win. Like you don't need them anymore. You like to get without them. Wow. Okay.
That's the word is aneda. Actualization. What?
Actualization.
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 Now it seems like I just tell
Actualization. I think it means that you see stuff for how they actually are. Like you realize and you like grasp what it really is. On that note, lately, since I'm thinking about next year and stuff like that, I was actually thinking about where I'm holding and what I want for next year. Either I want to launch Shlochos another year, or I want to start working another year, or maybe start Shlochim next year, whatever it is. So I'm saying No, when you get to that stage of life, and I think it's a little late actually to do that. But you have to sit down and you have to think about who are you holding, like what are you doing with yourself, like Mr. Brain yesterday, like what type of life do you want to live? And the next couple of years for me, and I think for everyone here in Jets especially, to actually make a massive difference in your life. In the next, like if you just sit down, I was
Interesting. So, yeah, I think just to piggyback off what Yossi was saying too, like even if you're going back to the same place that you were last year, like for example, for the guys that are coming back to Jets, I feel like it shouldn't just be like a default thing. Like, yeah, I have nowhere else to go, so I'm coming back to Jets. I think even those guys you got to sit down and explain to yourself why you want to come back and why it makes sense for you to come back and how you're going to make next year even better than this year was. It's shit. It's not like a small thing that like, yeah, whatever, I'll just do that. Like, no, it's a full year, it's a big year, and it's important to not just fall into it, but to decide to go. Like, that's why I don't know. I feel like thinking about next year too. I feel like sometimes it's important to have more than one option. That way, whatever you do, like you chose to do. It's not like you just had one thing and you're too lazy to find something else or whatever. I feel like it's important to choose where you want to be, choose what you want to do, and make sure wherever you do go, you use out, like too, saying all your abilities that God gave us to make it the best way.
Yaska. Yaska.
Yaska?
So I tell you.
All right, Rabbi Levi.
Liz, I can't wait.
After Baruch Shamar, you have to do a full minute and a half of new ahos. You have to take yourself off mute, Levi.
Luha. תסברך לנצח צורנו מלכנו וגוי עלינו ברי קדושים משתבח שמך לו עד מלכנו ניי It's a mission to the mission of cool. I'm in Biru, my lom, mashbim, beir, yachabe, kodi, Elohim, chaimu, melachoilom. Ay, kulam ahovim, kulam berurim, kulam gebayrim, kulam gedashim, ay,
Hey, yeah, Shakaya. Okay, because he didn't do it. I mean, he didn't do it.
Yeah, elevate.
Elevate?
Elevate. And Sam, quick question. Is there a FiveAlive in Wilt? Yes. Swag, question joins both. And trusted of Yaskid, both. That's a whole new appreciation for showing up. And as Joey was mentioning before about next year, Yaskid, it's scary. You have your whole life. I know I was by the bringing for a little bit last time. You were mentioning that's scary. Walking in, it's one decision. It's the first time you're making your own decision in your life that will sort of find way. Still young, so you can obviously change direction, but deciding what you're going to do, or not so, or another year service, and get off easy, sort of say. Obviously, not that easy, but big step in life that all these age to direct you, make the right choice. Hopefully, never do.
is right choice. The faith, and who talking on the Shem, that is right on it. Vayikra, and just now whenever I say a word, for some reason money pops in my head. So you got that idea. You guys just tell God you want money by every word, and he's gonna give it stuff. Money. So I was thinking everyone's speaking about next year. So I have a opinion. Thinking about opinion. If you're younger and you're thinking of going to work, and you're not even like going to 18 and you want to get a job right, the only way you should go into work to get a job is like the guy that came yesterday, a millionaire. Otherwise, don't go to work. Don't go enjoy another year of learning and being with friends. In other words, I think the guys got to realize that they're always thinking that we're going to get a job next year, we're going to get a job, and we're going to make money, and life's going to be good. I think it's also people have to understand that while they're here, they might be complaining about everything, but they don't realize how much they're going to be missing out when they leave. So if you make a schedule before you leave, you tell everyone you're not coming back this week, you can't come back. You should think about another year because you guys are similar to the young guy. They're young, they have another year of their life to learn, to be with friends, and just enjoy themselves without the pressure. I think that's something that people have to take out. Instead of running always to the next step, you got to enjoy it for a second and use out the best of what you have.
What was I? 21. Let's see. I actually don't know about it. I will say. Go. That's fundraising. Yeah, fundraising's rough. But yesterday I bought like $500 for the restaurant. Yeah, like this one guy told me to call him back. I call him back, and then he's like, "I can't give you money." Why did you just tell me that instead of telling me to call me back? Whatever. Yeah. Go for it.
Digesting now. Oh my goodness, actually. I'm going to text him in the morning. My good point. Yeah. Horses, everything, anxiety, and it'll sound like a dog. Well, eventually. Well said.
Okay. What's wrong? It's like a dog. On. So Blizz, how about Shiloh? After in Crown Heights, after schools are over, is there going to be a FiveAlive on Shabbos? On Shabbos? We'll talk later. That's all I need to know. Let's get all of these 60 days. It's a long amount of time, you know. I haven't even hit 30 yet. And there's only like 2 weeks to just, you know. But so yeah. What's happening with me next year? What should I do? Yeah. So
Levy, I can't wait to spend the summer in the city. What's you? Like, oh, me and him will be fighting the whole day. Yeah, like we'll be punches in the face. If you can hear me. It's like he's gonna get it worse than Cowan and nobody gets it.
Whoa. The key. Bathroom. Wow, I didn't think about that last time. I hope you'll have mercy on Levi. You won't beat him up too bad. You know, just like you really hurt Cowan and all the time. Like you'd hurt anybody. So hopefully it'll be nice. I understand here. Basically, it's a wonderful level of sensitivity, especially since I think a lot of us are in the zone of fundraising money. So it's this is important. That means not to put someone on the spot in a negative way. The Kayan's pushing. The guy already pledged it. He already said like he's gonna give it. So the Kayan it represents love for fellow Jews. Like he has to be so sensitive to know not to ask if the guy doesn't have it. You know what I mean? The guy can't afford it, which is pretty intense. That level of sensitivity. I think we're up holding the pleasure as well, or our infinite worth. I'm not sure. I'm gonna read our infinite worth. Huh? Oh, we are holding it. God has checked the most intelligent Jewish people. The priest must evaluate the pleasure in accordance with how much.
Yeah. The Asher Osher, which is happiness. I'm very happy that I got to say Osher twice. So I get happiness and wealth. All right. The pledger's wealth is evaluated based on what he actually possesses, regardless of whether he has chosen to make use of all of his wealth or only part of it. God evaluates us in a similar way. All Jews received the entire Torah when our souls stood at Mount Sinai, so the entire Torah is an inheritance and our possession. Therefore, regardless of how much Torah we studied or internalized, God regards us as spiritually wealthy. God's favorable evaluation of our wealth and worth is filtered down into the consciousness of the non-Jewish nations of the world. This is why non-Jews, whether they are aware of it or conscious of it or not, have the deep-seated high regard for the Jewish people. I like that. I like when the nations of the world help us help us be who we really are. I want to comment to Coops. I really like it that the guys are like preparing by showing up every day, Cindy days, FiveAlive, and then they're going to VIP. I feel like it's really like a takeoff. Like it's really like a internal preparation to have an amazing time. As God is real.
Yeah, I think that's really good. That like we're doing something before. We're not just like at our house and we're like doing nothing the whole time, and then we go have fun, like without any motivation. You know? So that's good. I don't know what that word is.
I see.
You're about to tell us.
Summer.
What?
Summer.
Summer.
But yeah, so by doing FiveAlive, like I see other guys like they're just like they're just like in the what they're doing, they're just like listening at like. Then that's not that hard, and it's gonna be 11 by me, so I probably could do. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Whenever you're feeling down, just like think about what's happening next. Just be like, I'm going to Israel. So don't feel like you're bored. Just be like, at least I got something to do on the summer. That's what I always do. I always think like, what's happening next? Like for me right now is like, hey, the gym today. That's one.
What's the word?
Yad.
Trust. The word is trust. To answer Isaac's furious curiosity, the only time going on this FiveAlive is for FiveAlive, meaning I'm looking up the words because I don't know what they're saying or what they mean, or what am I going to write down and say? Trust. What is trust? No one uses it anymore, you know? People are talking about next year, you know, and every time that comes up, I'm thinking, holy crap, YG, you know, I heard you already started the next step in the season, stuff like that. That's the word. You guys, exactly. And every day, like, I'm checking my email 6:15 in the morning because that's like at night for them, and then like when I go to sleep, that's morning for them. So like my email, nothing yet. Should be like now, could be tomorrow. It's pretty nerve-wracking. Can't wait to go to Israel. Bow down, kiss the ground. It says in Shulchan I should do that. And we're going to do that. Yes, it does, Jacobson. I'm going to show you. And I want to go running at 6:15, but then I was really, really tired. So I went back to sleep, woke up 6:30, and I got up at 6:40. And now I'm here. Does anybody have 4 quarters? 4 quarters. Thank you. Boom. See that? Connection across everything.
I know there. Word is last night. Night. Last night. Sort of rain, and I sat down for a second and I said something about I was in New Haven. So last night a little bit, this morning I was thinking about New Haven a little bit. Amazing time I spent there. We're talking about putting everything into perspective. And then figuring yourself out. One day there was NBA finals game or conference finals game, and me and a bunch of guys, we decided we want to go to watch the game, a bar, hotel, whatever. And the Manal was always on top of it. He always knew when the games are. He used to be a sports fan when he was younger, so he like always knew like to tell us. He we're about to go, and he texts on the group like everyone has phones. He texts all the guys. He's like, nobody's allowed to make sure your whereabouts are known tonight in the dorm. Whatever. We're like, you know what? The game starts a little earlier. We'll leave the middle of Seder. We'll get there and watch the game. So on the way to the game, we're waiting by a red light, and we see the Manal in his car like driving by. And he like looks at me, and I don't know what to do with myself, so I waved. And he didn't say anything. He just drove away. We watched the game. It was fun.
What were they around here?
Iyar and Chandler.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit. Inside. Nonetheless, merely possessing inherent spiritual wealth is not enough. We are meant to make use of the Torah's infinite power to refine both ourselves and the world by studying all aspects of it and internalizing it to the best of our actualization and beyond. Yes.
Okay, good to see you, Levi. Wow. The person was sitting with me over here. So I said, oh, you saw Reb Levi. He said, this is a guy like this you did, you know? I said, wow, I'm surprised that he has good intuition to see this in the picture and he likes him. Okay, so it's very special for me. So I just want to tell you something very interesting. If I scream at you, I realize why Hashem made movies. Something amazing. If I act mean to you, or we act, did they really have to be? I mean, a father has to be like this and this. We have acting like a father and a child. Then you accept it if you're in the acting. But in reality, you don't accept it. So sometimes you have to act the stuff you have to behave. You act like this, tell your son, let's act like a father. It's funny. Then you're ready to be sedating somebody even, to tell him to be a mensch, because you tell him to be a mensch because it's an act. It's going to see in the video later. Tell him to be a mensch. Imagine his father screams at you and you have a video of it. So both of you are going to laugh. This is a very amazing observation of me watching YouTube last night.
A Chassid Levi Yitzchak Blazinski.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe if things on mute.
Yeah, take myself off mute. Thank you. I definitely wanted to say a lot of things last time, but I couldn't. I think I have a minute and a half, so I'm gonna try to do this fast. Jessica said you gotta act. So you always see things. I came on the screen. I'm looking at the screen in the standing upright position, and you guys look like you're only 4 people sitting over there. And the video kind of cuts off. I'm like, yo, that's pretty lame. And I'm sitting there for 15, 20 minutes watching you guys like this, and all of a sudden, I turn the camera the other way, and I'm like, wait a second. That's a nice sized group. Look at all you people sitting over there in a perfect circle. You know, almost. And I'm thinking to myself, how many times we look at somebody and we judge them and we evaluate. Sometimes you'll see a guy, he kind of looks like me. He's got his towels and his chilling. He's tucked in and everything. And all of a sudden, boom, the guy whoops out a gun. You're like, what the heck is that, man? How did you do that? Where are you coming from? You might see this little Chinese guy. He could kick you in the face. You just don't know what they're like. You have a guy like Rabbi Isaac and Rabbi Tzvi, and if you guys understood what they were, you'd sit down and farbring with them nonstop. If you got Reb Zalman into the picture and you guys had a trifecta of the 3 the coolest people in the world, your life will change. But you're sitting over there and you're viewing them through the perspectives of everything that's going on in your lives over there with jets and yeshiva and teachers and students, and you're missing out on Rabbi Isaac and Rabbi Tzvi and Rabbi Zalmi and Rabbi Baruch and Rabbi Morty. Get them all to sit together and make a farbring with you. Take only serious guys and go farbring and change your freaking life. It blows my mind to see people like they leave and they're like, oh yeah, he's pretty cool. Like, did you speak to him ever? Did you really actually have a conversation? Not so often. I'm very excited about Israel. I'm very excited B'chlal right now. I'm just a little bit excited. If you couldn't tell. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I had to. How much longer do I have? I can't see.
A minute and 13 seconds.
I have a minute and 13 seconds left?
They didn't want me to tell you to stop.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Fine. Okay, I'm done. I'll say. Shame.
Actually, now follow that up.
That was amazing. Amazing.
Oh, you didn't even do a word. Maybe you have to do a word. Your word is Hakohen.
Hakohen Mordechai.
Cold. I trust you can't top that.
Guys, can everyone pass this really quickly?
I feel like, yeah, if we all pass now, the only way to compete is to get up and unzip it. And I can do it on camera, it's recording. Let it to the, what's the word? Chavzayin. I don't hear that. Now I just remembered 2 things. Number one, about kissing the world. Israel, I believe that was a Hergish. The reason why they came up because Talbot said that he has a Hergish because he's what? And it hit me like, the guy is 6'4", white beard, gets off the plane, kisses the floor. And if anyone got off the plane these days, you don't go, it used to be you went down straight, it was like it's a good vibe, you know, it was a Hergish. Now you go into the mall and you're like you kiss her right in the mall. I mean, but he does it. He says every time he goes to Israel, he goes every year. He's a 10-day vacation. Don't bother him. I don't know. The point is, that was amazing. Now about the shushing, quick, in general, there's a brain in or someone speaking and he died. And suddenly there's like one person going shh, and the second guy going shh. And the Rebbe said a story that like if the king was trying to sleep, and the guard was going shh, and the king wanted to sleep, and then the outside guard was shh, and the whole city was going shh. The king won't be able to sleep because everyone's going shh, 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 shh. Sometimes shushing can be a big mistake.
Yeah, bless. What's up?
Yeah,
No.